In the last 26 years, the Global Environment Facility has provided more than $17 billion in grants across 4,000 projects to help more than 150 developing countries tackle their most pressing environmental problems. Every few years, replenishments to the GEF are informed by a thorough, independent evaluation of GEF results and performance, conducted by the Independent Evaluation Office.
According to the findings of the comprehensive evaluation we conducted, the GEF occupies a unique space in the global environmental financial architecture because of its broad coverage of the world's most important environmental issues and conventions.
The evaluation finds that the GEF continues to service the conventions well, with evolving strategies that respond to the challenges of the global environment.
For example, as the financial mechanism for the Convention on Biological Diversity, the GEF is seen as a significant and reliable resource for funding for biodiversity, which attracts relatively few other funds.
For its other focal areas, including international waters, land degradation, and chemicals and waste, the GEF stands as the only global financial mechanism.
In international waters, GEF remains at the forefront because it is able to facilitate transboundary actions through its long-term commitment, which is very difficult for other players in the field to accomplish.
In the climate change focal area, the OPS6 evaluation finds that the GEF continues to service its convention obligations well, but the space has become a little more crowded as new, larger funds like the Climate Investment Fund and the Green Climate Fund have emerged.
This is a clear opportunity for the GEF to further carve its niche in climate and focus now on upstream activities to develop the enabling environment and to accelerate market development through capacity building, technical assistance, policy and regulatory reform.
Across its portfolio of more than 1,200 completed projects, the OPS6 evaluation finds that the GEF holds a strong record of overall project performance and offers evidence that the GEF has driven transformational change in all focal areas.
Most of the GEF interventions have contributed successfully to reducing environmental stress.
In Mexico, for example, the GEF has promoted the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity through the consolidation of the Protected Areas System project. In international waters, the evaluation finds that the GEF has helped restore Lake Victoria's ecosystem through the promotion of integrated fishery and natural resource management. In reversing land degradation, the evaluation highlights the GEF's success restoring degraded land among bamboo farmers in India.
Sustainability of outcomes and enhanced coordination in the implementation of programs will require attention going forward.
Evaluation results clearly demonstrate that the GEF has also been very successful in driving transformational change.
In Uruguay, the GEF helped establish the country's first large-scale newest generation wind farm, contributing to energy diversification and paving the way for future investments in renewables. Similarly, in China, the GEF helped spur increased market penetration of renewables and consequent reduction in GHG emissions from power generation.
In addition to the focus on increasing impacts, the OPS6 highlights the progress that the GEF has made in implementing policies on safeguards, indigenous peoples, and gender mainstreaming.
The evaluation also points at the GEF's potential to mobilize private sector participation through innovative financing models and risk-sharing approaches.
For example, through the Moringa Fund, the GEF invests in profitable, large-scale agroforestry projects in sub-Saharan Africa that are in line with GEF strategies on land degradation and sustainable development.
In evaluating the results of GEF interventions, the OPS6 exercise provided an opportunity for the IEO to test new methodologies at the forefront of environmental evaluation. These included rapid impact evaluations, as well as quantitative approaches involving geospatial analysis.
The GEF is an evolving partnership that has grown from 3 to 10 to 18 agencies working across 150 countries today. To achieve higher impacts going forward, OPS6 recommends a few areas for GEF to further build on its strengths. These include the need for GEF to clearly demonstrate additionality in its programmatic interventions, improve financial risk management to better handle volatility, adapt its strategy to improve engagement with the private sector, improve its data management systems, and strengthen operational governance throughout the partnership. OPS6 confirms that the GEF has the unique comparative advantage to address the drivers of environmental degradation and synergies across focal areas through its knowledge, its focus on results, and its long experience.
Evaluation clearly demonstrates that the GEF does add value. The next replenishment period will provide opportunities for the GEF to further capitalize on its successes while addressing the challenges pertaining to the new programming priorities.